of my life. The boys were shooting doubles under western starlight. I rowed a boat across the bay. Phoenix to Seattle to San Francisco. Hearing Debbie laugh under downtown bar glow. Louis telling me he feels free from yesterday. Drank a cup of coffee, couple hours south of the place I used to run around. And I was too young to really know the difference in love and longing for it, and when to shut up and when to stay with it. How to forgive and just let go. This is the greatest day of my life. If I move or close my eyes, it'll be gone and so will I. So come on in and stay a while. Years are just moments in a great big pile. She's there laughing on the porch swing of my mind. And I'm just grateful to be here at closing time. I had the greatest day of my life. Wrote up a single in a New York high-rise. How the city makes a country boy dream. Played pool in Colorado after snow all night. It rained in Carolina, but we played just fine. Charles is always better than last week. What did I do to deserve all this? A roof over my head and a band that don't miss. Healthy dog that hugs me when I'm home. And nowadays I don't feel so alone. It can't get better, but what have I ever known? This is the greatest day of my life. If I move or close my eyes, it'll be gone and so will I. So come on in and stay a while. Years are just moments in a great big pile. She's there laughing on the porch swing of my mind. Nowadays I ain't so lonely all the time. I'm just grateful to be here at closing time. I had the greatest day of my life. The boys were shooting doubles under western starlight. I rowed a boat across the bay. Okay, one take. This whole world's always waiting on tomorrow, itching, fiending for whatever happens next. But what if I told you they're all lying, and I love you for who you are right now the best? Everyone thinks they're going the wrong way, but they're looking at their maps all wrong. 'Cause everywhere's somewhere to someone, and in a rush you cannot dance to smooth, slow songs. So I'm gonna slow on down some way, somehow, to today ain't different from the rest. And the you that I pine for, oh, the you that I need, oh, the you of right now is the best. This hating heart healed by the hopeful, and I think I got a song that you like. It's awfully long and such a throatful, but it's perfect for a night like tonight. About you on the coast and water, those white waves crash across your skin. One of those days you miss already, and it ain't even had the damn chance to end. And I think grandfather's gone crazy. He keeps rambling on about way back when, bragging about grandma and war times, all the friends that he's lost once again. So I'm gonna slow on down some way, somehow. Today ain't different from the rest. Oh, the you that I pine for, the you that I need, oh, the you of right now is the best. There's delays on the plains out of eastern Montana where you told me you were leaving from. You've been stabbed in the back and the rest of your body, won't you tell me where you're bleeding from? If you need a tourniquet or if you want to turn and quit, know that I'll be by your side. You bled your whole soul into things you can't control in a world you'll never satisfy. I'll bandage up your body and your bones and your band-aids too. Take care of the blood that your love runs through. I know all the damage that some days in this dark world does. But you were laughing last evening, something I dreamed of. When you finally feel the blood you spill into everybody else, I'll tourniquet your toes to your crown. Pull you in and hold you tight, love you through the harder nights, bring your kind ass into town. You've been playing your guitar from arenas to the bar since you were old enough to rhyme a word. But your face is getting thinner and you're praying for the winter, and I heard you fucked it up with her. I'll bandage up your body and your bones and your band-aids too. Take care of the blood that your love runs through. I know all the damage that some days in this dark world does. You were laughing last evening, something I dreamed of. Bandage up your body and your bones and your band-aids too. Take care of the blood that your love runs through. I know all the damage that some days in this dark world does. Was you laughing last evening, something I dreamed of? There's delays on the plains out of eastern Montana where you told me you were leaving from. You've been stabbed in the back and the rest of your body, won't you tell me where you're bleeding from? Mama's gripping on her hip on the 5th of May, in a photo Daddy took on a humid day in a town as anyone's guess, way out in western Kentucky. She's broken-hearted as he's riding away on a motorbike out to East LA to find a white line. It's such a fine line between broken and lucky. Getting high's easy, getting drunk's fine. It's the getting by that'll get us all down. So if you need me, know that I'm leaving somewhere alone in some coastal town. Some coastal town. And I can feel when your body ain't in this bed. I can still hear you laughing last spring in my head. Now it's April and I hate you and I'm heading home. The little notes that you left for me in coat pockets and cabinetry are in a shoebox from when we once talked, back when I felt free. Getting high's easy, getting drunk's fine. It's the getting by that'll get us all down. So if you need me, know that I'm leading somewhere alone in some coastal town. Some coastal town. Mama's gripping on her hip on the 5th of May, in a photo Daddy took on a humid day in a town that's anyone's guess, way out in western Kentucky. Getting high's easy, getting drunk's fine. It's the getting by that'll get us all down. So if you need me, know that I'm bleeding somewhere alone in some coastal town. "5:34 a.m. I was about to start my day, but she lay there across me, so I stayed anyway. Arms tight, legs numb, wrapped around my knee. Sweetest of the sunflowers, how you're the sun to me. I don't recall what you were wearing on the first night we met, besides a subtle cloud around you from my last cigarette. And you come from a good place with a happy family. The only bad you've ever done was to see the good in me. 'Cause I've been living, waiting on the day that the good Lord willing sends you out my way. I've seen hard times, bad luck, all that in between. Sweetest of the sunflowers, how you're the sun to me. And I remember being younger and my mother told me true. Find someone who grows flowers in the darkest parts of you. Take heed when things get hard and don't you ever turn around, 'cause you'll find someone someday somewhere that grows you to the clouds. And you walked me home that evening when I could barely walk, and you spoke to me so sweetly on the days I couldn't talk. And now I'm seeing clearly and I'm growing up so free. Sweetest of sunflowers, how you're the sun to me. 'Cause I've been living, waiting on the day that the good Lord willing sends you out my way. I've seen hard times, bad luck, all that in between. Sweetest of sunflowers, how you're the sun to me. Sweetest of sunflowers, how you're the sun to me. I heard you died out in Cheyenne with my mother's ring on your hand. A note in your pocket said I love you till I die. I can hear the bulls are coming to claim that they've been hunting. The son of a cowboy came to claim his daddy's right. And my baby, she's been crying at the thought of me dying. She knows there's no stopping a man and his foolish pride. So open the gates, I'm here to prove I'm better than my father was and where he came from too. Open the gates, I'm here to ride. To hell I go with daddy by my side. And I ain't never feared nothing that was four-legged and bucking. Throw me on a hurricane and I'll ride it to the coast. You'll never know that your son came to do what you should have done. On a summer day a long time ago, top of bull named to hell I go. So open the gates, I'm here to prove I'm better than my father was and where he came from too. Open the gates, I'm here to ride. To hell I go with daddy by my side. My baby there crying in a belly that's been growing by day. And I know that my son will do what his father should have done a long, long time ago on a bull named to hell I go. So open the gates, he's here to prove he's better than his father was and where he came from too. Open the gates, he's here to ride. To hell I goes cat with daddy by his side. I was smiling like a boy that just stole shit when he told me you would hold it, my late mama's ring. And I'd sneak away at the end of each day to write sonnets for you I could sing. It was cold in October October when you rolled yourself over to pull on my shoulder to say it took a mighty long time and too much wasted wine to find a man who looks at me this way. But I'd fight any roughneck, I'd stop any river if it meant that I could just lie here forever in the grips of a woman. Sends shivers down spines and makes you recall your forgotten good times. When you wake in the morning to the sound of me snoring, my ragged face by your side, I pray that you know all my dreams and my hopes have you holding me the day that I die. And I know I'm nothing, but I am not bluffing when I say you're meant for the sky. 'Cause beauty that holy, heart so kind, deserves a place it can fly. But I'd fight any roughneck, I'd stop any river if it meant that I could just lie here forever in the grips of a woman. Sends shivers down spines and makes you recall your forgotten good times. Yeah, I'd fight any roughneck, I'd stop any river if it meant that I could just lie here forever in the grips of a woman. Sends shivers down spines and makes you recall your forgotten good times. I was smiling like a boy that just stole shit when he told me you would hold at my late mama's ring. I'd sneak away at the end of each day to write sonnets for you I could sing. You in the morning time reminds me of summertime. Anytime it ain't right now seems to be a waste of time. The way the grass fills hills of the holler and the sun gives into the crescent moon. The way I'm giving in tomorrow, making love in the afternoon. When you go down hard, you come up swinging. I fucking hate love, but I love you in the evenings. I swore you'd be here when I finally woke. I love you in the evenings, but I fucking hate high hopes. You in the morning time reminds me of a simpler time. Cutting grass for cash and gasoline to prove I'm worth your touch and time. The way a woman's hands are warfare to a wise man's worn out ways. The way I figured I was worthless when I lost a love that should have stayed. 'Cause when you go down hard, you come up swinging. I fucking hate love, but I love you in the evenings. I swore you'd be here when I finally woke. I love you in the evenings, but I fucking hate high hope. You in the morning time reminds me that each day is mine. To be grateful for the rising sun sneaking through the window blind. The way you tell me it's alright, the past has passed and right now's arrived. You in the morning time makes me glad I'm still alive. Why can't you love me like I need you to? It's such a simple task at hand, but you can't cure a broken man or mend his gun-hot hands. And I am still the same kid you fell for when we were young. How come every song I sing you say has already been sung? And I feel like a nuisance in my own damn mind. When I speak you say it's too much. When I scream you say I've lost my mind. So don't call in the morning, 'cause I'll already be gone. Oklahoma in the summertime's where my country ass belongs. Love is patient, love is kind, should not make you lose your mind. There's got to be more to this than being pissed off all the time. All the time. Why can't I love you like you need me to? It seems we juxtapose. I'll just head out on the town for deja vu until they close. So don't call in the morning, 'cause I'll already be gone. Oklahoma in the summer times, where my country ass belongs. Love is patient, love is kind, should not make you lose your mind. There's got to be more to this than being pissed off all the time. All the time. So don't call in the morning, 'cause I'll already be gone. Oklahoma in the summer times, where my country ass belongs. Love is patient, love is kind, should not make you lose your mind. There's got to be more to this than being pissed off all the time. Highway boys on the road tonight, got a gig out at the Ryman. Finally learned the hard way that all good things take time, friend. I heard a paying lost soul sing his songs true, that make a southern boy cry, turn a northeast man confused. And I awoke with a fever, sweating oceans again. There's mirrors in hotel rooms, but I do not recognize them. Maybe it's the feeling that I get in my sleep, that all the memories in my mind are only mine to keep. I wanna ride that K-10 way back when, sleep next to the river, hear it rushing again. Give my no good soul back to where it belongs, and do my best to keep truth in songs, and do my best to keep truth in songs. All of my old friends miss having me around, but highways work both ways, and I can't stand the liars in town. If you need me, you can find me slightly out of control, 'cause highway boys don't rest and don't hang hats till they're home. Highway boys on the road tonight, got a gig out at the Ryman. They finally found out the hard way that this sound I got is mine, man. So if you need me, call. If you're in love, fall. Just know that highway boys don't stick around at all. I wanna ride that K-10 way back when, sleep next to the river, hear it rushing again. Give my no good soul back to where it belongs, and do my best to keep truth in songs, and do my best to keep truth in song. Highway boys on the road tonight, got a gig out at the Ryman. They finally found out the hard way that this sound I got is mine, man. I've had cold and humid mornings on city streets and back porches, but I ain't ever breathed a breath as fresh as you. And I've seen children playing on the coastlines under the white lines atop the blue tides, but I ain't ever been baptized in water as cool as you. And the law don't ever come back here, and I reckon they don't try. I just put some beer on ice. Let's just dance for a moment or two. 'Cause you're the fire of Carolina and Oklahoma too. The stars of St. Louis ain't burning bright as you. You're the waves crashing down on the eastern coast, and the day's cooling off and the summertime's close. I lost faith in the world a long time ago. We'd always ride those back roads back when you got sick. Roll the windows down just for the hell of it. You always acted baptized every time we hit the coast. Bandana tan line on your forehead so tourists didn't know. You're the fire of Carolina and Oklahoma too. And the stars of St. Louis ain't burning bright as you. You're the waves crashing down on the eastern coast, when the day's cooling off and the summertime's close. I lost faith in the world a long time ago. My blood rushed to the heart, you are my last hope. And the law don't ever come back here, and I reckon they don't try. I just put some beer on ice, and tonight I'm dancing for two. I barely know if I'll be alive tomorrow, let alone if the people I trust will stay. So all I'm needing while I'm breathing is to be content this evening, find hope in tomorrow either way. And I don't think those city girls are right for me. I don't fall for shallow pleasantries, and the conversation's nice, but all the talking don't seem right to a soul that prefers silence and the trees. 'Cause I got hope in tomorrow and regret in yesterday, So if you could find a way to forgive me, then maybe I could find just a peace of mind and carry on tomorrow, hopefully. Carry on tomorrow, hopefully. And this world's expecting so much from a man who gets so wrecked on Saturdays that he can barely stand. And I swear to ride this Bronco until the wheels in my heart don't go. It's not your fault if they don't understand. 'Cause I got hope in tomorrow and regret in yesterday. So if you find a way to forgive me, then maybe I could find just a little peace of mind and carry on tomorrow, hopefully. And carry on tomorrow, hopefully. And I went and talked to Deanne at the bay. She told me that everything just might be okay. I know you're jaded and you're faded and you're pissed off at the world, but you can only be the man you are today. 'Cause I got hope in tomorrow and regret in yesterday. So if you could find a way to forgive me, maybe I could find just a peace of mind and carry on tomorrow, hopefully. And carry on tomorrow, hopefully. When her face is bare and the weather's fair, I'll take my lover out and prove to her that all her dreams ain't worth half the doubt. She'll say hell or high water, and I'll love you just the same. And bring the thunder, watch the sunset, drown with me in rain. I'll say hell or high water, you're the one I want with me. When the flood seeps in and the fire rises, we'll show them loyalty. And high water or hell, damn what comes tomorrow, 'cause I will give you all the love God's given me to borrow. There's so many lying people, and to them I pay no mind. You know all the things about me I've made hard to find, and I'll go out on a limb to tell you sink or swim. 'Cause this is the last love that I'll give myself in. I'll say hell or high water, you're the one I want with me. When the flood seeps in and the fire rises, we'll show them loyalty. And high water or hell, damn what comes tomorrow, 'cause I will give you all the love God's given me to borrow. And I'll say hell or high water, you're the one I want with me. When the flood seeps in and the fire rises, we'll show them loyalty. And high water or hell, damn what comes tomorrow, 'cause I will give you all the love God's given me to borrow. I will give you all the love God's given me to borrow. Someday, make it there, I swear, to that place that haunts my dreams at night, singing heavenly highway hymns all the way up to that beautiful old countryside. Someday, I'll find the words to explain all the good times that echo through my mind. You'll grin in the mornings, a warm southern sun, or seeing double when those chemicals align. Just some kids who needed love, using laughter as their drug, doing their best to toe that hard line. Someday, I will lie under blue skies in a hayfield that holds me like home. I'll ask forgiveness with God as my witness for straying so far on my own. Today, I'll hold my head up high, knowing someday comes one day at a time. Today, the sunset sets soon as supper's warm. Today, I've got someday on my mind. Someday, I'll call up all my old friends and we'll catch up with too many beers, pulling all-nighter, sitting around fire for the first time in so many years. Someday, someday, I will come to my senses, stop sitting on fences in fear, and I will realize after all of this time that someday was always just right here. Today, I'll hold my head up high, knowing someday has been here the whole damn time. There's a sunset setting, I ain't forgetting the blood that made my heart whole. Today, I found what I was searching for. Someday, I will send you a postcard from the place that I'm smiling tonight. I sang heavenly highway hymns all the way up to this beautiful warm countryside. shifts are for working, heavy dreams are for toting around. Let's pretend there's a place to go where I can lay this hacksaw down. And I've been trying all my damnedest to get where kind of woman lies. 10 more hours to a 12-long shift till these woods turn to rise. The timber cuts so cleanly Monday morning when the blades are sharp. I get a love song stuck in my head and cuts the chorus till it's dark. If every hour's $14 or a chance closer to her, then I'm not just a working mule, I'm the finest of the herd. And I don't know who she is or if she might exist, but if she does, I swear to love, I'm destined for that kiss. And how's a man get so homesick for a face he's never seen? I close my eyes while sweating and think of boys I could have been. But I know that it's not over, 'cause I can feel her here somewhere, through these trees and melodies that I'm belting to the air. If every hour's $14 or a chance closer to it, the man I thought I'd be when I was just a kid. So I'll just saw away and let them all fall to the ground. Hope to heaven someone hears me, even though no one's around. Mighty long shifts are for working, quiet dreams are for toting around. Let's pretend there's a place to go where I can lay this hacksaw down.